homegirl named Tina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
Yeah. You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this is a motherfucker.
All right, what is going on, entertainers, you guys? Y'all, I had to hit them with a throwback, okay? Since the Bad Girls are coming back, we have to pay homage to the artists that stepped into the booth before Natalie thought to do so. You hear me? Before there was the Natalie Nunn doing what she wants, we had Stassi Quinn going ham. Before we had Natalie Nunn collabing with Big Legs, we had Judy getting a voodoo for you bitches. Before we had Natalie Nunn, shot a clock, we had Erica murder this bitch. Yeah, I murdered this bitch. Look at this hating ass bitch, okay? Y'all, I had just got into bed when they dropped this whole thing, so I didn't even want to go live, but the amount of DMs that I've gotten and people tagging me, so I really did this for you guys. Zeus is finally listening to us because this, to me, I have no complaints. They shade. I'm very excited about this. I think this was one of the best things they could have did. Okay. This is a prime example as to, I always say this. If you plan on going back to a job, please do not bash the job because you're going to look like a fool with egg on your face when you go back to the job. Case in point, I'm going to call all the girlies out. Camila, you have talked about Zeus and how at one point though she did say she want to go back, so I'm gonna give her that, okay? But before then, you were saying negative things about the network and how you wouldn't do the network and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And y'all don't come in these comments talking about Pierre, you're a hypocrite. You say never do Bad Boys. Yes, I never said I wouldn't host nothing on there though. I said I wouldn't do the show. There's a difference. Before y'all start talking, next we got Judy. Judy, you the main one, bitch. You the main one, okay? Popping it online in interviews. Oh, Zeus demonic. Zeus is this. Zeus is that. Zeus is this. Zeus is that. Zeus, 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 Zeus. And now you getting a Zeus check. Didn't I tell y'all this inflation don't play? This inflation do not play. Do you hear me? Okay, the girlies say one thing, but that check makes them talk a whole nother business. Okay. Next, we got Sarah. Sarah didn't say the most positive things either. I will say though, she kind of kept quiet after everything died down between her and Natalie. So not too much on her. I love Sarah. Okay. I love Judy too, don't get me wrong, but it's like Judy, you was popping it. You was really popping it about the network. You was popping it. You was Miss Poppington. Okay. Persuasion. She wasn't really popping it like that. It was more so like on Krishan. So like not really. She did say she would never go back though, but you went back. So there was that. Next we got Lo. Lo never said nothing, so we skip her. Bree. I'm very excited for Bree. Okay. The reason why is because Bree, you were right about the shot o'clock. Natalie did take that from you, but you didn't do your due diligence and you didn't strike when the iron was hot and you didn't, copyright or trademark it. Okay, you let Natalie run over there and now she's selling shot glasses that I've purchased myself. Okay, so it's like you should have struck first, but I'm glad you're gonna be able to confront Nat on this. Okay, because she does owe you a fade and a couple thousands, maybe even a milli. All right. Janelle just got in an accident, so I'm even surprised to see her on here. Thank God she was okay. Apparently she was a little bit injured. I did see like a video of it. And what's sad is she got hit like right outside of her home. So I'm glad. I'm going to be happy to see her. Although Janelle's not going to be bringing like a whole lot, I'm just excited to see my BGC girls because at the end of the day, without them, there would be no baddies. Okay. Like them or not. All right. 7. You was just on a podcast saying you would just not come back. Man, Mila from Long Beach. She might get you. You talked about her son. Although you apologized, I don't think 7 is going to care about that apology. because you talked about her son. Okay, Camilla, y'all has not learned. You hear me? Because you was over there talking about Jada Mama, and now you came to talk about her son. That girl don't care. And next we have Katia. Now, the only thing though, I wish they would add Zeus. You're listening, of course you are. Add Stunna, please. Okay, add Stunna. That's the only request I have left is to add Stunna girl. Okay, she has a lot of things to say to some of the baddies, and she needs to speak her mind in regards to the baddies. Add Stunna. That's all I'm saying. Okay, do us that favor. All right, I'm excited to see Katia. All right. I haven't seen her since Baddies West when she was fucking doing she was crunking in the bus. Okay. That was crunking when she was, so it's like, yo, move the bus. That's the last time we seen her, okay? Was crunking on that bus. Right. So I'm excited to see her. This to me was a great idea. All right. The BGC girls to me are always going to hold and reign supreme over the baddies. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a Summer. I don't care if it's a freaking Rolly, Natalie, Scotty, not Natalie, but Scotty, freaking Dolly, any of these girls. They will never be able to hold a candle against the BGC girls. Okay, they literally held it down to be able to make this possible. So they deserve the respect. They, in my opinion, should be getting 10 times more than some of the baddies are for this season. Okay, because without them, there would be no baddies. All right. So some of the conflicts y'all could probably expect is probably Jayla's gonna, of course, get into it with the big three. Apparently, from what I know, I don't know if they've made up sense. From last what I've heard, Jayla and Natalie are not on good terms. She was one of the people she unfollowed. I don't know if she's followed her since, but I do know at one point, as of recent, they were not on good terms. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Of course, Mila, this is your time to, represent a Long Beach. Okay. Camila has beef with most of the cast, including some of the BGC girls. Camila has beef with, at one point, Seven. She has apologized to Seven, but who knows what may happen. She got into it with Seven before. I believe at one point she got into it with Jayla, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. But of course, 100% she has gotten into it with Rolly, gotten into it with Natalie, got into it with Tinka. Who else? I think that's about it. Yeah. So I think that's about it. So Jayla, yes. Yeah, that is true. One person though that I am disappointed to not see is Tanisha. I wanted Tanisha to go there. This is just like a sick fantasy of mine. Her go there and proclaim that the CEO position is hers. And stress Natalie the hell out. Like, I kind of wanted her to pop up and be like, yo, Natalie, you know you wrong for what you did, yo. You know you wrong for what you did. And then Tavi just standing there because she's seeing a fellow New York girlie challenge Natalie, and she's questioning what her next steps may be. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I kind of wish that y'all let Tanisha pop up a little bit. She is the grandmother of all bad girls. So, maybe what we could do is have Tanisha host the reunion. I think that's a good idea. What y'all think? I think that's a great idea to have her host the reunion so we could get like a little bit, of her and Natalie having that conversation. Because to this day, Tanisha thinks she's owed millions of dollars from Zeus and the Baddies franchise. All right. Now, Judy, girl, I hope you're bringing a helmet. Because didn't you get into it with Rolly? Rolly is going to sit on your head. From what I remember, I think her and Rolly got into it because she had said something to Rolly, and Rolly had snapped back at her, like, girl, shut the hell up, and da 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 da. Oh, and shut your drunk butt down, and boop, 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 boop. So, Judy, you better tag team Sarah in to help you out because Rolly gonna get you, okay? And of course, we're all gonna see Judy cry. What I am happy though is that they didn't bring back Sydney. So at least Judy, you could actually have an authentic experience without somebody bothering you the whole time. I know Judy's happy as hell. Sydney Star isn't back, okay? Because they easily could have brought Sydney Star back and just put her. Let me tell you how Zeus could have trolled the hell out of Judy. They could have put Sydney Star's picture up there and said, "BGC baddies appearing." Judy would have went AWOL. She would have been like, that bitch wasn't even on BGC. And she's trans. She would have been pissed. Okay. They really could have told her to do that. But hey, at least you don't got to deal with Sydney. But that replaces you with Rolly. Now, Judy, please do not cry over Natalie, because I feel like Natalie's going to make you cry this season. Okay? I feel like Natalie, for some reason, she going to say something. She going to be like, Natalie, why didn't you like me? We all know how Judy gets about Natalie. She always has wanted her to like her since before she even got on Bad Girls Club. So, hopefully we don't get that and you've grown past that experience. Now, Sarah, you guys, has turned her life over to the Lord. So I think if she is in the same house as Krishan, she's probably going to pray over Krishan. And I want you to do that, please. We need you to pray over the demons over Krishan. Najid. All right? Pray over the demons of her being a clout chaser, her not putting things first before her career. I get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think if her and Krishan are in the same house, they'll get along and probably sing Yahweh together. Okay. So I think they're probably gonna try to give her like that whole Vicky type of like edit. I'm excited to see Sarah though, because that's one person that grinds Natalie's gears. So just off of the strength of that, I'm very excited. The girls kind of spoiled them coming back, because what I've noticed lately, Judy has been posting like old BGC stuff, and Sarah has been posting old BGC stuff. So them returning isn't like the biggest shocker. It does make me happy, but it's not like a huge shock. Persuasion. Will you get your lick back for what Rock did to you in the sink? Okay. Will Persuasion get her lick back? Get your lick back. Okay. 33 girls is crazy. Obviously, they're not all going to be in the same house at one point. They're going to bring them like in like groups, I think, which makes sense. Like they're going to bring them in groups of storylines. So like we're probably going to see Camila in the same house at one point with like Rolly, Natalie, Seven, who else? Tinka, Mariah. We're gonna see them in that grouping. Like they're gonna group them, because 33 girls, like at this point, you guys are building a farm. Like, like the fuck? It's a farm you guys are building. Y'all should have called it Baddies USA Farm. Literally. Okay, they're gonna group it up for sure. But Persuasion, you've talked some hot, nasty stuff about that Krishan. You even talked about her panties. You went over there to that Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. You went over there to that Tasha K and you was talking about how her panties are nasty. They got street marks and some more stuff. And it's dirty, it's stinky, she's smelly. Okay. And then you also said that I don't remember because it was so long ago, you guys. Forgive me, because it's so many things that I cover outside of Baddies that I'll be forgetting some stuff. Didn't she say she messed around with Blueface, or Blueface tried to mess around with her? One or the other. So that in itself is going to be maybe an issue. And the irony of it all is Blueface gets released very soon. So we might get an appearance for Blueface on Baddies. How about we do that one? We do a scene with Blueface, Persuasion, and Rock, so we could really find out the truth. Huh? The irony is crazy. Now, that's the only people I see Persuasion, but then Tasiki is there. So I don't think Persuasion is that crazy enough to try it. And I'm also excited to see Persuasion because of her body. Like, if y'all don't know, Persuasion has gotten rid of the ant body, y'all. The body is T. The body look real good. The body look real good now. Okay. She's slim thick now. She ain't no slim no more. Okay. Lo is gonna play it cute. She's gonna be with the OGs, of course. You all know, not gonna lie, Lo. I like Lo, but she's Virginian. So there's that. Her and Rock have made up since everything. So, I don't really expect. Here's one thing I don't want to see. Lo, please don't fight Janelle. Don't get into it with Janelle. Y'all both some two bougie bitches from Houston. Y'all should not be getting into it about Nathaniel. I done seen a clip of y'all getting into it over food or snacks. You guys are not Natalie and Scotty. Like, y'all are not in Jamaica. Y'all shouldn't be getting into it about an iota of nothing. Please don't do that. Okay? You guys are bad girls, and y'all need to stick together. You think Lo's gonna take Natalie's fades? No, she's gonna hold her Birkins, and she's gonna hold her Chanel bags while Natalie takes her own fades. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't think Lo doing all that. Lo is a pretty girl. Y'all gotta remember, like that Lo that we saw on BGC 12. Jada, you have no right to be in here. You had no right to be in here. That Lo is dead and gone. Now I do think she not Punani now, but I will say, she's past that point in her life. I don't think she's just out here looking for fades. You know what I'm saying? You know what would be funny? Two people that would get into it that would kind of make me laugh. Lo versus Dolly. And the reason why is because they both some country bitches. Like I kind of want to hear them two go back and forth verbally, y'all. Dolly, you gonna do damage to that girl, and I don't want you to do that. But verbally, I want them to go at it. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be kind of funny. Her and Lo are cool from what I remember, because Dolly went on tour with Natalie and Lo was there. So probably not gonna happen, but just a fantasy. Now, Bree, you're gonna get your lick back for Nat, okay? You're finally gonna get your lick back. And also for Roly Poly Snack Meals. Okay. This is the second baddie that Roly has, well, the first baddie. Roly has swung around the stage. The second baddie is gonna be LCK from Zimbabwe. Stay tuned for the reunion. Elsie said she swung me around like I was a rag. So Bree was the first baddie, okay? She was the first baddie that got swung around like that with her pigtails. Oh, also, Bree, don't you come in there with them braided pigtails. Don't you come in there with them braided pigtails. Okay? I swear to God, if she comes in there with them braided pigtails, you're asking to get swung around. Because that's what got you in trouble the last time. You came in there trying to be cute with them box braids. Okay? Thinking it's a time. And then it worked against you. So don't you come up in there with them damn with them pigtail them box braids. Okay? Because that's what got you in trouble the last time. Right? If y'all need a throwback, y'all look. Hold on. Where that? Oh, whatever, it won't load. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, I hope she gets her lick back on Rolly though. Because Rolly knows she was damn wrong for doing that to that girl. Like swinging that girl around like that, like she was a mob. Okay. Oh, better yet, I think I got some footage. Shabow. She boom. She okay. Before she did it to Slim, she did it to Bree. Okay. Next, we got Janelle. Janelle is probably gonna keep it very cute. If y'all don't know, y'all, this is an old beef that I don't even know if they've made up since then. But Janelle has gotten into it with Rolly before. Rolly, you got a lot of fades. Okay, you had to come out of retirement, babe. You've been having a little, last few seasons. It's been very easy for you over there, Rolly. You've been chilling. Okay, I'm chilling. The girl been chilling. You've been fighting these girls that don't, they ain't got a lot of squabble in them and stuff. You find LC and all that. You feel me? So her and Janelle got into it because I think she wanted to enter the club first or something like that. This was so long ago. I don't even remember what it was exactly about, but I do remember they got into it like online because she wanted to enter the club. It's on my channel, but y'all gonna have to scroll down years from today. But it was, I think from what I remember, I might be wrong, is she tried to enter in the club first and Rolly like kind of scooched her over. Something like that. Like Rolly, like she boomed her. Okay. A football play, they boom. Like they boomed her. She like boomed her out the way or something like that. Something to that effect, from what I remember. Okay. Next, we got Seven. Of course, I think Seven's still gonna ask. She's probably gonna ask Camila to publicly apologize in front of the cameras, and Camila's gonna be like, "No, I already apologized online. I'm not doing it." Okay. And Seven's gonna be like, about my son, 6, I need you to apologize. Okay? For my son. And Camila gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Okay. I know. I remember 7. I think it's more people because I'm forgetting. She probably got into some other girls too on the actual cast itself, but I'm probably forgetting. Okay. Somebody say Camila isn't getting embarrassed this season. I just know it. I think so too. I think Camila's been training on the low. 7 said on BG she always get into it with big girls. Well, we also have, but the problem is though, uh, the thing is with Rolly, she not falling down like Kiana. Okay, Kiana couldn't keep her. She couldn't keep her balance. That Rolly keeps her balance. Okay, she's a very fast girl. I know this because people that have squabbled her have told me this personally. They said they're surprised when they fought her how quick she moved. Okay, so she's a quick girl. She's not like Kiana. You're not going to be seeing her tip over. Okay, Kat, I'm just excited because I like to look at her. Kat is just beautiful. Okay, she's just beautiful. So she don't really gotta do nothing. She could just stand there. All right. I did want to see Stunna come back just so that her and Stunna can have a conversation. Because Stunna, what you did to Katia was dead ass wrong. Okay, I really do think now that I'm looking back at it, like I remember when she told us that Kat was all here sleeping with producers and stuff. I kind of believed it a little bit, but now looking back at it, I don't believe it because if that were the case, she would have came back for more than one season. Especially if she was giving out the cootie cat. Her name is literally Cat, so that means it's good. You get what I'm saying? Like it must be good. Her name is literally Cat, short for long form Katia, short for cat. So it must be good. And she didn't come back no other season. So no, I think Stunna Girl lied on that girl, and I think a conversation needed to be had. And Stunna should have lied. I mean, Stunna needs to apologize for lying on that girl. Because now we've seen Stunna has been caught in a plenty of lies since we've gotten to know her. At least I peep. Some of y'all biased and y'all don't peep this stuff. But I've been peeped. She done lied about a couple of stuff. So I really feel like she lied on that girl. Okay? Talking about she gave up the cat and her name Cat. And man, Cat done dealt with Drake. Anybody that knows to deal with Drake, you have to have premium pussy. So at the end of the day, somebody with premium pussy, they're gonna come back for more than one season. They shade. Anyways, you guys, make sure y'all hitting that like button, please. I'm gonna start taking callers. Before y'all do, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Somebody said she got sorry. Y'all, I'm screaming. She said she got finger popped. I remember the days, bro. I remember when that came out, right? And then she said, that bitch got finger popped. Kat came online. Kat said, I never got finger popped. She said, I don't even play them games. She said, that's mad childish, yo. Stunna, you lie. I forgot, and she did say she got finger popped. That don't even make sense for somebody as grown as Katia, okay? Man, Cat would never listen. If a dude tried to figure pop Cat, they would want more. It wouldn't stop at the figures. Okay? They would want more after they got them a little taste. Anyways, y'all, let me start taking callers and shut the hell up. All right, what is going on? ZM, what's up?
Hello.
Have you ever been finger popped? Let me stop.
I remember when Stunner said that. I knew she was lying when she said that because Cat, out of all people, come on now, Stunner. Oh my goodness. Stunner showed her age when she said that too.
She got finger popped.
my gosh.
That's
But
such an old term too, by the way. Like that's such an old term to use. It's not
I
even
haven't
funny.
heard that since I was like in high school. Like when she said that, I was like, what? Like I knew she was lying right off the bat. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like I can't even
Somebody
believe that.
said, not gonna lie, my coworker got fired for getting finger popped at work. She was 45.
Damn. Oh my God.
Oh man. Okay, now what do you think about the fact that they bringing the BGC girls back? What did you
Boy,
think?
was I excited when I saw that on your Instagram. I thought it was AI at first. I'm like, what is this? Like, Pierre doing one of his fantasy bookings or something.
Right.
And
Nah.
then I was like,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
do that. My blog, I'm trying to keep my blog professional, so y'all not gonna ever see no like fantasy cast or that like that.
No,
No.
cause I was just like strolling. Then I'm like, wait a minute. So then I had to verify, and I'm like, I go back on the Zeus page. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, I was excited. Now I want to. Now I really wanted to like, because at first I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't. I was kind of done already with baddies. I said I'm gonna give the first episode a chance, and if
Hmm.
I see the big three or the big three starting fights for no reason, I'm done. Like I'm
Right.
done. But now that they added the BGC girls, now it's gonna make it more interesting. Cause one thing about the BGC girls, y'all gotta understand when they were bringing them into baddies, we were right off of COVID, like when Kat was on BGC, like
Getting finger
the
popped.
stop it. Um, when they were in BGC, Baddies
Right.
West, she
Right.
just came off of COVID. COVID was a really hard time for everyone. So a lot of people were going through stuff around
Right.
that time. So a lot of the BGC girls, when they probably came on Baddies, Camila came off of pregnancy. A lot of people were going through stuff. You know,
Facts.
Baddies came off the backs of the fact that around that time, nobody was making money. So
Right.
that's why they went to OnlyFans to try to get the BGC girls together to,
Right.
to make some money. So I feel like now a lot of the girls have healed and also they've seen the success that Baddies has become. So they want to be a part of that
Right.
bag that everyone is making. So I'm
Right.
sure that a lot of the girls are going to come in there trying to do the BGC girls are going to come in and try to do more of their big ones. Of course, a lot of them are not, they're not going to like go in there looking crazy because that's the thing. A lot of them have grown and matured. So they're not trying to mess up their image, but I'm sure that they're going to come in. Like I said, they're good at giving dialogue. So I'm sure a lot of them are going to come in giving dialogue.
Right.
So, and if they're gonna have to fight here and there, even Seven, I saw someone say that Seven is not gonna fight. Don't put it past her. If you press
Oh
those
no.
buttons,
Exactly. Facts.
she will
Facts.
fight. And also
We saw what happened
Camila,
on ATL,
ATL.
like Baddies ATL,
Oh yeah, yeah.
when Sarah was getting on her nerves.
Oh yeah.
Come on
She will
now.
fight. She will fight. And Camila, I feel like Camila, that's the thing, right? Camila, when she came in, she just had a baby. Those pregnancy hormones, they really do hit. You don't
Right.
know if she was like going through postpartum. So when Natalie was fighting her, Natalie is slick. Girl, you knew she just came off of pregnancy. But before that, Camila was popping it because I remember she was,
Yeah.
popping it at Christina. She was popping
Yes.
it. And I remember she was like, so Camila has it in her to bring out that Long Beach Camila in her.
Long Beach.
Yeah,
I
like
cannot wait to see her. My whole thing is you're right about that because like that's why I always felt like Camila getting casted when she did. They only did that because she just recently like just had a baby. Like they could have cast her way before that, and they could have cast her
yeah,
a little bit after that. So I feel like that was purposely done. Y'all asking about Christina? I done
she's
told
not
y'all
coming
she
back.
is under a certain contract. No shade. We're not gonna see
Yeah,
her. I can tell you that for a fact.
she's not gonna come back.
Check her social media and see the last time she posted, and then come back to this video. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, no, I know. I see that they asking about her, and I was telling people
Yeah.
she's not gonna come back. But no, like, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Bree. Like, I know Bree. I feel like with Bree when she was on Batty South, she was like that's the thing, right? Also, this is on Zeus. Y'all brought these girls back telling them, "Oh yeah, we're trying to show BGC girls in a new light. We're going to show up." You guys are not listening. Remember Jayla, she even said this to Natalie. "I thought I was going to come on this show. We were going to make money and promote our businesses and all that. We're not doing any of that." Remember, they were bringing in these girls, having them think that they were going to come in and be, have the audience watch them in a new light. They
Right.
didn't know they were going to come in there and fight and all of this. It was Anne. Remember, Anne was the one instigating fights and telling them, you got to pop it and do this and do that. Like, come on.
Right.
Like, come on,
Well, that's a
people.
you just reminded me. What happened to Anne Moore?
What? Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Yes.
Now she's still over there on that OF from what I've seen, okay? And she's
They
still deep throating gas bottles. Worth a plenty.
You
But
know
I
why
would
they
have
got
liked to
DTV? That's
seen her a
why.
little bit. Cause her and DTV even had a little back and forth too. Cause she said she looks nothing like DTV and she's nothing like her. Please.
Yeah. No, I would have liked to seen her. She was funny. And she also made Batty South. Honestly, if it wasn't for her, there would have barely been any fights in
Oh
Batty
yes,
South.
Bianca. Bianca. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not
Yeah.
forget her legal name. Bianca.
Oh,
That's Bianca.
Bianca.
Yes.
Bianca, yes.
Bianca. All right.
Ah,
Now, out of the
mhm.
the girls, were you surprised to see Judy? Because I never thought Judy was gonna come
Oh
back after
my
saying all that stuff
God.
about.
I was so shocked because she was talking hella, stuff on ATL. She was like, most of these girls are like on do have OnlyFans. And like she was talking like she was better than everyone on that show. Oh my
Not
gosh.
even that, as of recent, too, talking about like the network. That's why I'm just shocked at like that's why this whole thing shocked me is really because of Judy. Because I didn't think Judy was gonna say yes to Nathaniel. Okay. I didn't think she was
Yeah.
gonna say yes to it at all. Okay.
I'm
So that's the
shocked.
biggest shocker
But I
to me.
wanna if she's coming on here, please stop crying about Natalie. Natalie doesn't care about you. I thought you knew this like 15 years ago. So stop it. Stop it. She's always crying about something. That's the problem with Judy. Like, girl, have you gotten a therapist? Yes. Yeah, like for real. Like I'm over it. I'm done with her.
Somebody
So
said they're setting up Sarah and Judy. I don't care. Do you think
I
she's getting
believe
set
it.
up?
I believe it. All right, let's go through all the girls. So like that, you could go to the next caller because I know other people are
Mm,
waiting. All right, so Jayla.
mhm.
First of all, I don't want to hear people complaining about Jayla's speeches. Leave Jayla and her speeches alone. You guys
Okay.
asked for it, okay? Leave her alone. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of annoyed me too in the bit, but now I miss them because she's the only one that actually gave some sort of dialogue. Gosh, after
Jayla does have she does have a mouthful, okay?
all right. Camila, we already talked about her. Judy, yeah. Sarah, oh my God. When I saw Sarah, I hit the floor.
And I'm very surprised because Sarah is on a spiritual journey, so I didn't think she would say yes to this, like at all.
I didn't think so either. Wait, but you know what? I remember Natalie made a post and she said, "Oh, like Sarah and this and that." Like, I think she knows bringing back Sarah will get eyes on the show. And I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel like the reason why they did this cast is because they knew a lot of people were not for the cast that they put for Baddies USA, the original. This was last
Mm.
minute. I'm telling you, Pierre, they were not planning on doing this. They already
Ooh.
knew that they were losing the audience. And
Okay. So you
and
think this is a way to bring it back?
absolutely, yes. And you know what? I'm for it because they caught my attention because now I want to see it. And it's Sarah, like one thing, I know that she's on her spiritual journey. I don't, so I'm a little shocked that she's even going on Baddies for this. So I don't know what her her purpose is because with Sarah, that's the thing. She's very business oriented. So if Sarah
Right.
is doing this is for a purpose. I
Right.
don't know what her goal is for all of this, and these girls better watch out because she takes notes of
Oh
everything.
yes. Let me tell y'all, Sarah gonna come up in there with a camcorder on her pussy. She gonna come up in there with a microphone in her hair, and she gonna record everything. So don't think y'all gonna set her up and y'all gonna get away with it. And don't think she not keeping record of a thing. Okay, she's gonna sneak and break into the Zeus headquarters and end up taking the Krabby Patty formula and being the CEO of Baddies.
Yeah, so watch out for that one. That's all I have to say. Like, that's one thing about her. She gonna pull out her white woman card because she don't play that. She don't play that. Um,
Facts.
Anyways, persuasion. I'm. This is gonna. I think in my opinion, this is gonna be for her to try to redeem herself. And I don't think it's
Mm,
technically fighting. I just think she was it was a weird season for her, Batty South, right? She kind of
yeah,
came in looking like a hater because she was really like trying really hard to like get in under Krishan's skin about Blueface and all of that, and then she did
right.
the kitchen thing. So I think she's gonna come on this season just like trying to redeem herself. I don't know how, but I feel like that's the whole point of her joining this cast. Um, who's there? Oh, Lo. I'm surprised she's coming in this season because I know her and Natalie are very close, and I remember Natalie saying that she didn't want her real friends to come on the show, but yet again, Lo is a BGC girl,
Right. And that's
so
her real friend, y'all.
that is actually her real friend. So I'm
Hmm.
kind of I don't know how this is gonna go. But Lo, she does have a personality. She is funny. But you're not gonna get like you said, you're not gonna get the Lo from BGC days. So I just let's see how that goes. I'm not too sure about her. Bree, yeah. Bree, I would like to see her going against Natalie. Bree still has it in her. She still has that sassiness in her. Oh, and what I was saying before, she came in Batty South thinking that it was gonna be one way. Now she knows what the show is about, the fighting. She's gonna come in with that energy. Bree never
Mm.
changed. Bree is still about that life.
No
Like
shade. Let me tell y'all, the later BGC seasons, the girls are all the same. No shade. Like, I'm talking
they
like
haven't changed.
15, 16, 17. Like, they didn't change.
They didn't change. Bree is still the same. She's still fighting. Yeah.
Kiara's still the same. Kiana's still the same. Francesca just got a little bit more racist. Like, it's just like the girls never change.
They never change. Janelle, I don't know. Like Janelle, I'm gonna be honest, I've never liked her. I watched her on a show on MTV. I wasn't too big of a
Mm,
fan of hers. She kind of has this air about her. She thinks she's better than everyone. So I don't know how she's gonna mash well with the baddies girls too. So let's see how that goes. Seven, um, again, if they push the buttons, she gonna fight. Just try to push the right buttons, girls, and you're gonna get it.
mm,
Kat, like I said, Kat came in at a time after the pandemic. I could tell she was going through a lot of emotion. I feel like she's most likely healed now. So with her too, if you push the right buttons, you're gonna get that Philly Cat.
right. The silly
So
Philly bitch.
silly Philly,
Silly Philly
exactly.
bitch. Okay,
All,
you're real
all
silly in Philly.
all I'm saying is the only thing I could imagine Summer saying, "Show me your baddest," like doing something to piss them off. That I just can't wait for
Oh
that. But
yes. I feel like Summer's gonna get used as a guard dog this season by Natalie, but we'll see. All right,
yeah,
thank you for calling in,
hey,
Zio.
thank you. Bye.
Night. All right, what's going